Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Your host, Zulu. So today we have one interesting question, which is telling us to calculate the median. So when you are told to calculate the median, you should know the median formula. Remember, the median by definition is simply the number in between. So when we are told to calculate the median, we should know to say that the median formula is given by the lower boundary plus open bracket the summation of the frequency class divided by 2 minus the cumulative frequency before the median class divided by the original frequency of the median class multiplied by the width. So now that we have that data, we should understand to say that I have drawn a column which I want us to fill up together, which is referred to as the cumulative frequency class. So the first cumulative frequency is always 8, is always the frequency that is open in the frequency column. So in this case, it is 8. Then having done what we have done, we have been taught to say we should fill up these other boxes. So the way you fill them up is you add 8 to 14, you get your answer to be 22, and you add 22 to 12, you get your answer to be 34, and you add 34 to 9, you get your answer to be 43, and you add 43 to 7, and you get your answer to be 50. So that is how you fill up the cumulative frequency column. So having filled it up, so we will now calculate the values of these original terms. So we'll start with the simplest one, the summation of the frequency divided by 2. Remember, you added the frequency and the total was 50. So if you were to divide this by 2, you get your answer to be 25. So here is 25. Then we need now to use the very same 25 to identify where the median class is. Remember, the 25 is the frequency, but in which class is the median class lying in? So we need to add the frequencies, and where we will reach 25, that's where the median class is. So when you added 8 plus 14, you got your answer to be 24. And when you added when you added 8 plus 14, you got your answer to be 22. And 22 plus 12, you got your answer to be 34. So now that the answer is 24 and is 34, and 34 is surpassing 25, you need to ask yourself a question. When you added 8 to 14, you got your answer to be 22. Was this 22 equal to 25? No. So you needed to add 3 more numbers, a number 3 to 22 to make it 25. But immediately you added 12, and you note to say 12 surpassed 3. It gave you 34. So which means that the median class is between 21 to 30. So this is where the median class is. Then for you now to find what is referred to as the lower boundary, you always add the lower interval of the median class to the upper interval of the class, which is not our median, but the one which is before the median class, in this case the 20. So you will add 21 plus 20, then you divide this by 2. So when you add 21 plus 20 divided by 2, you get your answer to be 20.5. And from here, this is how you calculate the lower boundary. You just add 20 plus 21 divided by 2. Then for you to get the cumulative frequency before the median class, remember the median class is in here, and the cumulative frequency before the median class was what? 22. And for you to calculate the width is the simplest thing you can calculate. You just subtract 21 minus 11, or 11 minus 21, or 31, the one which you prefer. So 21 minus 11. So 21 minus 11, you get your answer to be 10. But at times, there are times whereby you don't calculate the width the way I have done it. Then how do you calculate the width if you're not doing it this way? So the way you calculate the width, if you're not calculating it this way, you will go to the median class, which is 21 to 30. So you will go now to the upper interval. So the upper interval is 30, and you add it to 31. So you will say 30 plus 31 divided by 2. So you will say 30 plus 31 divided by 2. You get your answer to be 30.5, and you subtract it with the lower boundary. And the lower boundary in this case is this one here, which is 20.5. So minus 20. So minus 20.5, you get your answer still to be 10. So this is how you calculate the width. You can calculate it in two ways. Still the answer will be correct. Then remember, this is the original frequency of the median class, and the frequency of the median class in this case is 12. So now that you have all the information, you can just plug in the formula so that you calculate. So the lower boundary was given to be 20.5 plus, open bracket, the summation of the frequency class divided by 2, we got it to be 25, minus the cumulative frequency, which is the cumulative frequency before the median class, which is 22, divided by the frequency of the median class in this case, which is 12, multiplied by the width, which is 10. So we just subtract 25 minus 22. You get your answer to be 3. Divide this by 12, multiply this by 10, then plus 20.5, and you get your answer to be 23. So this is how we calculate the median class. And if you check, we said that the median class is between 21 to 30. So the original median class was 23. Your host, Golden Zulu.